Gemini, what's up? This is your love reading for November 25th through December 1st. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a love reading, I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better for you than your Sun sign when it comes to a love reading. As always, this isn't going to resonate for every Gemini out there. It's not possible. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it to. Just check out your other signs or check out one of the other awesome readers. All right, here we go, guys. So the overall energy is always the person I'm reading for. Now, whether that's you, Gemini, or you cross-watcher, this is for whoever's watching the video. This is the energy you're taking on this week in love. The rest of it here is interchangeable. It can be for you or the person that you're dealing with, or your combined energies, right? Okay. Here we go, guys. It's a big one. Your overall energy. You have death. This is Scorpio energy, but again, this is the energy that you're taking on. So unless your cross-watcher is a Scorpio, this is you right now, right? It's you're ending something or you're completely transforming something. You're going through a massive transformation in your life. Obviously, it could be an ending of a relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could just be like a complete transformation of, like, say, like your way of being, your belief system, the way that you interact in a love relationship, whatever. Everything's completely changing for you right now, okay? And it's always for the better. So if this is a bad breakup, know that it's happening because it has to, because there is something else out there that you're meant to be doing that is better and healthier for you. All right, your recent past. You have karma reverse. This is the same as judgment. So it could have definitely been a divorce situation, or maybe somebody coming back from your past and you were like, no, this is really done. Like, we're not doing this again. Or the other way around, you know. Judgment reverse is kind of like something coming back up to be revisited, but not in a very good way, right? It's exactly what it says. It's karma. It's like you may have had to go through something that was harsh just for karmic purposes. I don't know what your belief system is as far as past lives, but I believe that we carry karma over from past lives. So where you feel like you're doing great right now and this shit's happening to you, just try to understand that everything is for a reason, okay? Or, you know, you may have been in a situation where you didn't use good judgment and it got you in some shitty place. All right, but that's the past, so hopefully you guys are good now. Now your present, you have the 5 of Cups reversed. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You do have Scorpio as your overall as well. Doesn't have to mean anything. If it does, cool, whatever. But the 5 of Cups reversed is kind of a card that you want to see reversed. It's not being stuck on the past anymore. It's you're coming out of a place where, you know, you're wallowing in whatever bullshit you had to deal with in your recent past, and, you know, kind of like feeling sorry for yourself, you know, remorseful, regretful, all that shit that we go through sometimes when there's an ending. It is a coming out of that, though. You're not doing that anymore. You're starting to look ahead towards the future, you know, or the other person is, whatever. It's good shit either way. Your immediate future is the 4 of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is an energy of either holding on to something too tightly. So it looks to me like somebody here is trying to move on, trying to get over the past and move on. I think it's you. But somebody else might be really holding on to you real tight. Or you could just be so closed off emotionally, right? You see the pentacle is right over his heart there. You could just be closing yourself off emotionally right now because you are getting over something, which, whatever. I mean, I think that's a relatively smart thing to do. Don't close yourself off forever or the whole way, obviously, but you may just be closed off to this particular person. You know what I mean? All right, let's clarify and then we'll get you some advice. What is this death for Gemini? Clarify death for Gemini. Clarify death for Gemini. Okay. Ooh, Knight of Cups. All right, guys, more water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys could definitely be dealing with a water sign here. You don't have to be, though. But it's like an ending of something so that you can move on to something better in a love relationship. Okay, so while something is ending, there is a love offer here. Either you want to offer it to someone or they want to offer it to you. This is like the knight in shining armor. It's very romantic. It's very flirtatious. It is very new. It's not, you know, it's not super serious yet, but that doesn't mean it won't be. But it is genuine. You know what I mean? So that's, you probably are ending something or transforming whatever, your belief system, your way of being, and you're getting out there, you're dating. Which makes sense with the Five of Cups reverse here as well. You're not stuck on the past anymore because all isn't lost. There is other shit out there to be done, right? Clarify the Five of Cups for a Gemini. Clarify the Five of Cups for Gemini. Okay. Oh, the Moon. Pisces energy. If you're dealing with a Pisces, again, more water energy. You guys have really watery reading right now. But the Moon is secrets. It's hidden shit. And it doesn't have to be bad secrets. It just means that all isn't known yet. Everything isn't out on the table yet. There's still some things that are not known to you. You don't have clarity on a situation yet, and I think it's because you're going through one ending and moving on to something else here. I think you're getting out of a period of being stuck in this shitty place, okay? But let's clarify the Moon for you. What is this Moon for Gemini? The Hierophant reverse. This is Taurus energy. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there may be some secrets surrounding them. This is also like, it's lack of commitment. So, if you're getting involved with somebody and you want a commitment, you might just want to make sure that they're on the same page as you. Or if you don't want a commitment, you want to make sure that that's known as well. I do have to throw this out there too. It might be hidden that somebody is already in a relationship, but it might not be a conventional relationship. It might be something that isn't normal by society standards. Do you know what I mean? And I don't mean that like it's a bad thing. It just might be something that you need to clarify. Or you yourself are not looking for a conventional relationship. The Hierophant reverse is very non-traditional, and again, nothing wrong with that at all. You just need to be clear and make sure that everyone involved knows that. Okay? You might want to just look out for some conflicting beliefs, some conflicting cultural beliefs, religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, beliefs about relationships, whatever. There might not be clarity on that yet. So that's something you just want to have out in the open if you are considering dating someone, which it looks like you are. Okay? Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in your future. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in the future. Oh, all right. King of Swords. This is you, as well as Libra and Aquarius. All right? This is being very, very logical. It's very head over heart. Like, you are not being stupid in a love relationship by any means, or the other person isn't. And that might be why this is here, closing off this dude's heart chakra. So that's something you want to be aware of too. So you want to be very logical. You know, you want to be smart about your decisions in love, but don't be detached either. Don't be completely detached, because what's the point, really? You know what I mean? Just be careful of that. Cut out anything that's not serving you. Be very clear and upfront with the person that you're dealing with. Be very truthful. Make sure that they are as well. All right? Sometimes people tell us what they think that we want to hear. So make sure that that's not happening. Make sure that everything is exactly the way that they say it is. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying? All right, let's get you your blockage. Blockage for a Gemini in love. Okay, so first you have the Hangman. This is just a need to gain some spiritual enlightenment. It's the need to look at the situation from every perspective, from every angle. It's an observational energy. It's kind of like you might want to just hang back for a minute and not move too quick on something until you have this clarity that is currently missing. Okay? Until you see it from everybody's perspective, see it from every angle. You might just want to be more observational than, action oriented, I guess. And the King of Wands reversed. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may have a fire sign that's problematic in your love life, in your relationship. If not, make sure that one of you is not being too controlling, demanding. It can also be a verbally abusive card. Again, guys, don't deal with that shit. If that's something in your world, don't deal with it ever. Cut it the fuck out. Be all King of Swords over here. Cut it the fuck out. You don't need it ever in your life. Okay? Now, another thing here, with that coming out with the Hangman, now, you want to take an observational stance right now, but you don't want to not do anything either. Like, be observational. Like, I don't mean like you have to hide out and not date. I don't mean that at all. Just hang back a little bit emotionally until you see what's going on. But don't be, lazy and not going after what you want either. And don't close yourself off the whole way. Got it? All right. I hope so. Let's get you some advice. Advice for Gemini in love. Advice for Gemini in love. Advice for Gemini in love. Okay. Your advice. First, you have the Knight of Wands reversed. All right. Guys, if you just want sex with someone, be upfront about it. If that's all you're looking for, nothing wrong with that. You just have to be clear about it with the other person. If this is not you, be mindful that the other person could only be in it for sexual purposes. That's definitely like a one-night stand type of energy. So just be mindful, as always. Just be upfront with the person. There are plenty of people that are completely fine with that. And plenty of people that aren't. So as long as you're being honest, what's the problem really? Just make sure that it's known if that's what's happening here. And you have the Two of Wands. So this is a crossroads. This is the need to pick your path, which way you're going to go. Doesn't necessarily mean that one's better than the other. It's just a need to pick a path, right? And since that's there as an advice card, I'm going to pull two more, one for the left, one for the right, so we can try to see what these two paths are. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini on the left. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini on the left. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini on the left. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini on the right. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini. Too many. On the right. Clarify the Two of Wands for Gemini. On the right. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me, Gemini. Clarify the Two of Wands on the right. Okay. Yes. Exactly this. Okay, so your two paths. Your one is leaving a challenging, difficult situation. You have the Death card in there. So one of the paths that you could take is walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, that was too challenging, that, it's just not a happy place. So it's moving away from a situation that was conflicted. Like, these swords here, they're like lessons, all right? So you've learned your lessons in a situation that was challenging. It's putting all your lessons in the boat, getting the fuck out of there, moving on to something happier, easier, right? So your one path, you know, you could leave. You could leave a situation. Your other path here, the Page of Cups. This is a new love offer. It could also be an apology. So that goes right along with the Six of Swords here. Do I leave the situation, or do I apologize or accept their apology? If it's not that for you, it is a brand new love offer that you could potentially take. You have the Knight of Cups up here as your overall too, right? So you have the Page and the Knight. There is something new happening here in love for you. The Page of Cups is a message. So that's like the actual like text, whatever, that you get from the person, or you send the person, basically just the talking stages. The Knight of Cups up here in your overall is where you're actually seeing the person, dating the person. It doesn't have to be exclusive. It's just, that's the stage, right? All right, so there you go, guys. It's a pretty decent reading. You're going through a really huge change right now, so I think the best thing for you to do is just be honest with everybody involved and keep your head clear, okay? All right, take care, Gemini.